1937 Plymouth, ladies and gentlemen, and there it is, sailing along to new records for appearance, economy, safety, and performance. Sailing along the highways of the nation, the greatest value in all Plymouth history. And what a history of value giving, of sensational success, year after year, Plymouth has had. Plymouth is the only car that built 1 million units in the first 6 years of its existence. Then, in a little more than 2 years, the second million mark was achieved. Look at the record of Plymouth triumphs during the Depression and since. There is only one way to attain this skyrocketing popularity, and that's by building extraordinary value. Plymouth popularity stands securely on its history of building longer life, greater safety, and more style and luxury into its cars year after year. And this year's automobile is a creation of such beauty that Plymouth stands out in any company. Look at it from any angle, and it's impressive. See how the lines of the massive fenders are joined with the swelling curves of the smoothly rounded radiator shell. Body lines flow along the sleek hood with its modernistic louvers over the solid one-piece steel top, and then down the handsome built-in trunk. The rear end is harmoniously balanced with those twin tail lights and a centered license bracket with a light below it. 3 persons sit comfortably in the front seat with ample shoulder room. The rear seat is more than 4 feet wide. No crowding in this commodious car. Of course, the new Plymouth still has chair-height seats that permit a normal sitting position. More leg room than ever before because the expensive new high-powered rear axle makes possible a low floor without any hump to accommodate the propeller shaft.
Chrysler was formed in 1925. Mopar came along in 1937 and didn't get there until 1975. Since 1975, many things have changed for Chrysler and Mopar. Look at the design on this Jeep from 1975 compared to the 2012 model. Huge differences there. And of course, Ricardo Montalban was the spokesperson during 1975, and that has changed to Clint Eastwood. 2 completely different kinds of spokespeople. Back in 1975, Chrysler was on the forefront of gas mileage, and in 2012 still lead the pack. Yes, Chrysler and Mopar have always been known for their forward thinking, except in one place. When Ann got there, things were not very good for women. In fact, at Chrysler, they weren't called women, they were called girls. This didn't go over very well with the girls. The only jobs allowed to them were typing, cheerleading, stitching the interiors, and being hired as ringers for the color coordination competitions. And color coordinated they were, which led many a working girl to ask, when are things going to change? Good question. There were many female role models on television, Mary Tyler Moore, of course. And in the realm of secret agents, there was Shirley's Angels. And I wonder how many women wondered if they could do the wonderful things Wonder Woman would do. Say that 3 times fast, police lady. Better known as Angie Dickerson. And of course, then there's Maud. Rhoda, who got married and whose viewers were so angry they killed off Joe, who never worked again. There was, of course, Julia, black, single, a mother, and a career woman. And Uhura, black, single, not a mother, yet a career woman. And Sulu, who was not black or single, but he was gay. Of course, Lulu, the Snoopy-riding monkey. Great role models all, but although progress was being made on TV, progress was not being made in the workforce. But hairstyles were rocking. British time asked everyone to burn their bra. Men found this to be delightful, and, well, we got off track. Look up, narrator, look up. That's better. I'm giving her the respect she deserves. Where was I? Oh, yes. Since 1975, women have made great strides in equality and pay, filling voids that were empty of their sex for years and years and years. Now they can do just about anything, except become priests. So what has made this difference between 1975 and now? There can only be one answer.
Ann Tomlanovich.
Ann Tomlanovich.
Ann Tomlanovich.
Ann Tomlanovich.
Ann Tomlanovich.
Henry may ask yourself, just what proof do we have that Ann Tomlanovich made all this difference? Well, Snoop Dogg, a boy smoking a cigarette, and a chicken, not the chicken that Ann left her brother with, but a different chicken. We'll tell you why. That's right, Snoop. But not everyone was grateful for Ann's groundbreaking work.
Ann Tomlanovich. Part of the problem.
Ann Tomlanovich.
When I was working at Dunkin' Donuts in Boston, she was like known for coming in to get her double D's for Dunkin' Donuts. Gonna get my double D's, and we're like, oh geez. Every time she kept coming to get my double D on, and we called it her motor oil because she said she worked for Mopar. Like, that's a bunch of bullshit. But she was just all of her like manufacturing and distribution was pretty much in inappropriate sexual advances and propositions. It was in her pocketbook anyway. The thing kept going off, vibrating, doing stuff. Zzz, I don't know how many speeds she had. Maybe she did work for Mopar. We thought that was a bunch of bullshit, but could have been. I don't know. And Mopar, we said she wanted more parts. More of our parts. She wasn't picky. Male, female, didn't matter. Well, we called her coffee motor oil. So everything was related to an auto. You know how cars are like female? So she was our biatch with her motor oil. Her coffee, everything was related to cars. Cars. I don't know. Auto parts, this and that. She talked all this high-end stuff, and we're like, what are we sitting there with our Chevy Chevette out there, working at Dunkin' Donuts full-time, making $4.50 a freaking hour? Come on. That woman was a wicked pain in the ass. She's a Boston BLH bullshitter transplant. Try to talk the talk, but you can't hang with Bostonians, man. And she had these breast implants. Always bragged about them. Wanted to see if we wanted to go to the women's bathroom. You know it's private at Dunkin' Donuts. You only get one stall. One room, male, female, lock the door. Because women do that. They want them to check you up, check your boobs out. But in the 70s, that's kind of, I don't know, not cool. But here in Dallas, everyone's got them. So now I'm rethinking Ann. I'm having like Ann PTSD episode things. Like, that woman, I remember that woman. Oh, why have I landed here? She was the one customer that made my Dunkin' Donuts job just miserable, man. I wanted like bagels, donuts, coffee, clock in, clock out. That woman was psycho. Mopar, my ass. Oh, wicked piss up. I wonder what she's doing today. I'm in Texas. I hope she's far away.